Hello there, I finally got my laptop camera to work again, so hello. I am in my second week of school, and I just gotta say I'm having fun. I am in a pre-production class. I am taking two 3D classes. One of them is 3D character animation. The other one is 3D character rigging. And then I'm taking a film and society class. So far, I love all my classes. This class is, like all the rest of my classes, are 11 weeks long. Therefore, I have 11 weeks, well actually technically 10 weeks of homework to do, but this time, this specific class is more like a continuation, so there will be two parts to the class, which I'm excited about. First half of the class is normally just planning and figuring out animation and characters and just getting used to your team. And then the second part of the class is where you do animation and you put the film together, and if you guys get it done in time, it'll be in your portfolio, which I am happy to be in. I don't know, I'm just really excited because I've never really put forth a lot of effort into animation because I consider myself as a modeler. I can model very well in Maya, actually getting faster at it, but with animation and drawing characters and stuff like that, it does take practice like it does with character animation. It's a learning process, but I cannot say how much that I'm really looking forward to being part of my classes and putting effort into them. Just, I don't know, they make me really happy and I'm really happy. Another thing, today I just signed up for NaNoWriMo. For those of you that don't know what that is, it's the National Novel Writing Month, and this month I signed up so I can be part of the November month, because I am working on another draft of a book. I am like stuck in the middle of the page. I would like to set forth goals for myself. I would like to push myself a little bit more to get more writing stuff out there, because it technically has been 2 years since I published my first book. To get something else out. This book that I'm currently writing is a sequel to my first one, Spiritus Raptu. The notebook I took down just because there were so many errors and I felt like my heart wasn't in the book, therefore it is technically still published. I rushed into it and I didn't look at it a couple of times. I became frustrated with myself. Frustrated to the fact that, oh well, you're 2 years past the first time you published a book and nothing's come out yet. So it was just the wrong time to publish the book. I took it down, planning on putting it back up once I get the chance to dive more into the world, because I am so in love with my first book. The story wasn't done for me, so my whole heart and energy is put into that storyline with the Grim Reaper, his daughter, the angels. I'm fully invested in it, and I don't think it was proper of me to move on to another book just because I was kind of writing this idea about this zombie apocalypse, virus outbreak type of thing when I didn't do the type of research required to do a novel like that. It can be problematic, therefore taking it down would probably be the best action that you could have done for the book. So I don't know when I'm gonna put that book back out. I'm not confident that I'll have it out anytime soon. I'm just more focused on getting my sequel done to my first book, just because I know that once I finish this second, I will feel like that story is completely done, and I want to finish it out. I've just been putting it off, being lazy and not really putting 3 chapters maybe for my book, and I'm not even satisfied with that. So that's why I joined NaNoWriMo, because I want to set goals for myself and I want to achieve them, especially with publishing books and stuff like that. I just want to get my stuff out there, and I know that especially with all this technology, it can be exciting, and I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring out along the way. I first heard about Nano when I was watching YouTube. A fellow AuthorTube person, Jenna the Dark One, kind of was like, hey, this is what I clicked the link and I signed up for it, so I don't know. It's kind of like my first day. I registered my book. It was pretty easy to register for the website. Still, I just signed up for this morning, so I'm still trying to figure out some of the things that's going on. Yeah, so the website says, Nano is National Novel Writing Month is a fun seat of your pants approach to creative writing. On November 1st, participants begin working towards their goal of writing a 50,000 word novel by 12 o'clock. On November 30, and they apparently are a nonprofit organization. It says our mission statement is that National Novel Writing Month believes in the transformation of power of creativity. We provide the structure, community, and encouragement to help people find their voices, achieve, create goals, and build new worlds on and off the page. So this thing, I think it's like a virtual boot camp type thing, which this is probably the number one thing that I need to be a part of. I want to be better just being an author and using my resources that I have at hand. My first book, I kind of checking myself, I guess. That's the way that I can put it. But I think this program, this camp, whatever, it'll be good. I'm excited to learn more about it as it comes closer to November. I'm really excited to participate in it this time. Ready to start planning your November novel. Our Nano Prep resources are here for you. So I can leave a link to it, or I can share, I don't know. Oh, the good thing about this too is this website lets you make a goal tracker. You get to set the dates you want. You get to say how long this goal is going to be. You can set the goal amount. So I put that I want 72,000 words from now until December, which I think is plausible because my first book was 72,822 and 3 words, I think. So it's easy, but I also wrote that book on a 2-year span. Yeah, I couldn't write more than that. I don't know, because I have most of my stuff. But the second book, I will be calling it Spiritus Custos, which is another Latin phrase, just like the first book, Spiritus Ratu, which is Grim Reaper in Latin, and Spiritus Custos is the Grim Guardian, or at least in my translation, it's the Grim Guardian. But yeah, so my first book was about the Grim Reaper falling in love with a human. They have children. The firstborn is the first to be next in line, like kingdoms and all that stuff. And then we meet Lucifer, we meet angels. And the second book is a direct continuation after. It's so dry. I don't know if you guys know what's going on in California right now, but in Sonoma County and pretty much all over the Bay Area, crazy wildfires have been going on. The weather is awful outside. It's completely not black, but it's completely gray outside. And when I was coming back from school, completely smoky. I couldn't see anything. My throat is dry. I'm just trying to keep hydrated. I'm drinking tea, I'm drinking water. And then what I've seen in the AuthorTube community is that people who participate in Nano do like weekly or daily vlogs on their situation to update the viewers and update themselves on what they've accomplished. And I think I might do that because the month of November, I know I'm going to be in like the thick of midterms, preparing for finals. Now that I have my camera working again, I think doing Nano will keep me on track with a lot of things. Doing video updates, doing vlogs actually might be the number one thing that helps me. I gotta find my notebook, but I'm planning on putting my first 3,000 words into my Nano account right now, and then just like updating. There's some things that I'm scared about is creating a synopsis for my story. Even though I know what my story is about, it's really hard to just compile them all together to be put into this overall thing. And then I plan on using the website NaNoWriMo to really help me expand myself as an author, because although I have published a book, I don't actually know what I'm doing. So just another resource, which is good to have, especially if you want to be a creative writer or whatever. It doesn't even have to be publishing a book. It can be poetry, whatever makes you happy. But there's just a lot of stuff that I still have to learn, that I still need to learn, and I'm going to push myself to do that. But I will probably be back next week to do an update vlog type thing, because these last 3 weeks in more like prep time for the camp, and I'm gonna have to spend some time with myself and with my books to try to figure out what it's actually about, the character. Because how I am as a writer, what I do is I just write. Not even if I have a clear message, I just write it completely until it's through and through, and then when I'm done with that, I go back and then I don't know, relive the writing again. That's the kind of author that I am. I have been doing a lot of reading, actually. And I might do an author review soon on The Coldest Girl in Cold Town. I am rereading that story right now. I also have it on Audible too, so I plan on doing a video like that. And next week is my little brother's party, which is about to be so much fun. There will be a very long vlog. Birthday party. He's turning 10 years old, half my age. And the vlogs that I do mostly with my family, that you guys don't have to watch it completely. That's perfectly fine because you ramble on a lot. But my family vlogs are for me and my family to look back, I don't know, a couple years down the line and see this is what we did during this day. I'm excited. I found some new stuff. I'm doing pretty well in school right now, especially with this being my second week. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna finish the rest of my tea, and I hope that they can get this California fire under control, because my lungs are hurting and I'm not even anywhere close to. It's the saddest thing. It's the saddest thing. Would say I send my thoughts and my prayers, but thoughts and prayers don't do anything. But just hope that everyone love your family as much as you can, because you never know when it's the last time you can love them. But yep, I need to get out of my room because it's starting to hurt my lungs. And I will talk to you guys when I can. Bye.